This is Kat with Beadaholique, and in this video I'm going to show you how to make a quick and easy pair of earrings. Now today I'm going to be making the Sunflower Summer Earrings featuring the Zola Elements wood and resin focals. Now you can see how beautiful and colorful they all are here on my table, and I chose this beautiful sunflower, marigold, really rich yellow color. So today I'm going to be using this in my piece. Now what I love about this is they're really lightweight because you have that nice wood at the bottom and that colorful resin at the top, and even though they're a little bit thick, they're still very, very lightweight. So this is going to be a lovely little wear. So to bring out some of that beautiful color, and I was inspired by the sunflower, I'm going to be using some black Swarovski pearls. Now these have a nice little pearlescent to them, so I'm going to be using these in my design. And I've chosen to go with gold, although I actually feel like this design could work really well in silver as well. So before I get into my design, I just want to talk to you about everything else that I have here on my table. And I have a couple of different shapes, so I want to show you that this will work with some of these other shapes. So this is a really cool, almost like a surfboard shape, and I wanted to keep this one really nautical. So instead of a sort of a Swarovski pearl there, I wanted to use that cultured sea glass round bead. So I wanted to give that a nice little nautical feel with the white and the blue. So you can see we have lots of different colors to choose from there, and of course you have that yellow there at the top. Now we have some little smaller ones here. Now these are little teardrops, and I just love those. They're so sweet. Again, it'll be the same type of technique. And then the larger teardrops that I'm going to be using here in my design. So I just brought out some of those other colors so you could see some of the design opportunities. All right, so we're going to need some really basic tools for today. We're going to need a pair of round nose pliers, a pair of cutters, and a couple pairs of chain nose pliers. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So very simply, I'm going to take my 2-inch eye pin. Now this is a 22 gauge, and I'm just going to slide on my pearl and let that drop all the way down to the bottom. Now, because I was saying that these focals are a little thick because of the resin, that little loop isn't going to fit through there. You're not going to be able to get that through there. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually treat this as though when I flip it over like this, the hook is going to attach to this top one here. So what we're creating now is we're creating that bottom loop. So what we want to do also is we want to sort of make sure that our loop is perpendicular to that one. So we don't want it to be parallel. We don't want our loop to go this way. We need our loop to go around sort of towards the back. So I'm going to show you how to do that. All right, so we're going to come in with our round nose pliers and just grip the very, very base of our bead there, right on top. Now just go ahead and bend that backwards, and now move your pliers in so that they're almost to the edge there. Because what we want to do is we want to create a larger loop, and because this is tapered, we're going to be able to create that larger loop back here further on the pliers. So go ahead and grip that, and then we're going to bend it up and over our round nose pliers, and just sort of rotate our pliers and bring that across to create a nice round loop there. Just like so. All right, we can remove our pliers. You can see how big that loop is and how it's facing the opposite direction there. And we're just going to come in with our flush cutters and cut that off. All right, we can set our little scrap aside. And now we're just going to take our chain nose pliers and we're just going to open that up. And now we can slide on our focal. And now we're just going to give that a nice little closure, just like so. So you can see that we have that oriented the right way. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to, and let me see, I can probably do this without my other plier. I'm just going to gently open and twist that. And then I'm going to slide on my earring hook and close that back up. So you can see the reason why we had to do it that way is so that our hook is going to face the correct way. You don't want it facing to the side there. So that's how easy it is. So I'm going to do the other one real quick just so you can, just so that you can see the pair. So this is going to be nice and easy, and this is just really fun. I love how lightweight the Zola Elements is, and you can get all of these at beadaholique.com. So we're going to have all of those available to you. And just trim that off, and let's give that a nice little twist to open. And I like using the 22 gauge because it's so lightweight. You don't need a heavier gauge. You can use 21 if you like, but I recommend the 22. I think it'll be just enough for you. All right, I'm just going to twist that little top loop, slip on my earring hook, and close that back up. And the Swarovski pearl is an 8mm, so just so you can see the scale there. So you can also do some great gemstones or druzy beads or something really, really fun there up at the top. All right, so that is how quick and easy that was. This is the sunflower summer earrings. I hope you enjoyed this video. You can get all of these supplies and see even more tutorials by heading over to beadaholique.com. And if you're new to our YouTube channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button below.